Okay, so now I want to do a couple of things. The first thing, I want to clean some stuff up. So I'm going to get rid of this. That number there, I'm going to get rid of it. That was just there to kind of, show you about the always redraw and the updater. So I'm going to get rid of that, which means I also need to get rid of it here. Okay, so now what I want to have happen, I want it to draw this. I want it to get down a little bit closer to 0, so it looks more like a tangent line. And then I want the tangent line to maybe move across the curve like this. So in other words, I want the delta x value to basically go to 0. And then I want the x value to move on the curve like this. Okay, so I want the delta x value to go to 0 and want the value to move on the curve like that. Okay, so step 1, I just want to make it get a little bit closer to looking like a tangent line. And after experimenting, I think if I do 0.001, this will work. So I'm going to run this again, and we're going to see what we're going to get. Again, it should look basically exactly like a tangent line. The dx and the dy things shouldn't be there anymore. It should very clearly look like it's just intersecting the line at one point, or the curve at one point, like it's a tangent line. Okay, no number, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, perfect. But now what I want is I want this to go back and forth on the line. I want maybe it to slide all the way over here to x min, and then slide all the way back to x max. So what I need to do then is I need to make a tracker. That's going to be for x. So I'm going to have a del x tracker, a dx tracker, and an x tracker. Okay, so I'm going to rename things. So I'm going to call this dx tracker. So down here, this needs to be dx tracker. And then I'm going to have an x tracker. So del x is going to, we started this at, whoops, I forget, I think we started this at 0.1. Or no, we started it at 1. Okay, and then x tracker, this is going to be value tracker, and this is also going to be 1. So x here is going to be x tracker dot get value. Now, as it is, x tracker isn't changing. I haven't added animated here for x tracker. Oh, but I do need to change this to dx tracker. Okay, so now I'm going to run this. We're going to see what we get. Should basically be the same, not basically, it should be the same exact thing that we had before, because x tracker is not changing anything right now. Okay, perfect. So now what I want to do, so I'm going to keep that there. But after the after it does the converting the secant to a tangent line, I'm going to stop there for a second. Remember, if there's no argument to self.wait, the default argument is 1. And now I'm going to do self.play x tracker .animate .set value. And I want it to go, so it's at 1 now. I want it to go over to x min. So I'm going to do x min. And let's say I want to do this in 1 second, just because I don't want to wait forever. It's 1. And then I'm going to keep it so that it moves fast at first and then slows down. Just because, I don't know, I want to see what that looks like. And then I want to, and it's going to wait here for 2 seconds. So then I want to, let's say, wait for half a second. And then I want to move it back over to x max. So I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to make it x max. Okay, and so now what should happen is it should be the secant line. It should go to the tangent line. Then the whole tangent line should move over here and then back. And of course, when I say tangent line, I mean something approximately equal to the tangent line. So let's run this, see what we get. Okay, so far so good, but this should work. Then it goes over there, perfect, and then back. Okay. And again, we could change where we started and where we ended and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so now up here, this rate function, let's think about different rate functions we can choose. So I'm going to do Manim rate functions. Okay, and look, here are some interesting rate functions. So we did linear, sigmoid things, pretty similar. So let's look at wiggle. So let's see what happens if I make a wiggle rate function for this one. So let's say rate func equals wiggle. Let's see what this gives us. Okay, some other ones there. Yeah, I'm going to do ease in elastic too. Okay, so that's going to be when it moves over. So I don't know if it's going to go back and forth or not. Okay. It's a little weird, but okay. Anyways, I'll let you guys. Let's try one other one. I'm gonna do ease in bounce. That one looks pretty cool. So wiggle was this one. I'm gonna do ease in bounce. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing that I do for this video. EASE. I mean, did I? I don't know. I don't know why that's not working. Ease in bounce. Am I doing something dumb, like not spelling it right? Well, I don't know why it isn't working, and I can't find a reason for why it's not working. So I changed it to double smooth. So let's see what this does. Okay, so it kind of goes, pauses, and moves on. Okay, at any rate, I think you get an idea for what we can do for this. Okay, so that's it. That's it for this video.